sometimes, I've played pro-ams where my playing partners have hardly ever picked up a golf club. So it becomes a very long day because they're having a lot of hits.
I reckon in my 15 years playing in professional golf tournaments around the world, I reckon maybe twice someone turned up on the first tee who had never held a golf club before.
Happened to me once.
Happened to you once.
Yeah.
What happened to you? What happened to your...
The guy showed up with a set of clubs, maybe a half set maybe, and he pulled the drive. There was no head covers or anything.
Yeah.
And it was a big bag, didn't have a buggy, he just sort of carried it like a suitcase to the first tee. He pulled out the driver because everyone else had pulled it out, and he said, Nick, what do I do with this? I've got, oh dear, this is going to be a long day.
Yeah.
So I had to give him basically a little quick 5-minute lesson on the first tee about how to grip, stand, the whole thing. And it was, luckily on the tour over there in the US, they implemented a rule called par is your friend, meaning the amateur partners, they can have no worse than a net par.
Oh, that's
so
great.
whatever their handicap is. After 5, 6, 7 shots on whatever,
pick it up.
Pick it up.
What a fabulous rule.
Yeah.
What a fabulous rule.
It was a great rule.
I reckon once...
This guy had a lot of windies that day, a lot of air swings.
Once on the secondary tour, when I was playing the Nike tour, they used to do good things to where the pros would hit off at the back tees and the amateurs, we'd march them down 40 metres, 50 metres, and they'd play from there. So on the first tee, I've said shaking everybody's hand and, excited to be there and see a new course and get moving for the week. And I ripped my drive down there. Anyway, I think I might have got a bite to eat. And by the time I got down, there's one guy left to hit. And he hadn't hit. Right. I'm thinking, what the hell's wrong with this guy? And he looked at me and he said, I'm sorry, Mark, but how do you hold a golf club? And he meant it the nicest possible way, right? Yeah. So I said, have you played the game before? He goes, no, this is my first time. And that's a shock when you're at such an event, because you'd like to think that you would give a pro-am spot to someone who would really covet it,
really want it,
who'd really want it, and who was a golfer. But look, that were the cards I was shown. Luckily for me, I showed him how to hold a club, and he could make contact. Oh, so it wasn't too bad for this particular guy.